Gewaldig. All right. What? Anybody has Nachum's name? I don't have it on me. It's on my. No, Nachum Katz. Somebody look on the WhatsApp, please. His name is Nachum.
That was not a name.
His head is cut.
Nachum ben Yachobina. Okay, something like that. Akash Baruch Hu knows what I'm talking about.
Nachum ben Yachovina.
Yachovina. All right, it should have a refuah shlema. One of the guys from the Chabura is in the hospital. I hope it's not because of that Siyum Shas that he's running. It's a little crooked. I see it's here. It's supposed to be like this. Okay. Yeah, Yishkoya. Thank you.
Amen.
Nachum is in charge of the Siyum Shas of English-speaking people in Eretz Yisrael. Put a lot of pressure on him. All right. Should have a refuah shlema. Today's shir is in his schus. Samach Hey Omid Beis on the bottom. Ton Rabbanon. Haroyo dam lachmas tashmish, and we're discussing now dam niddah. Tashmish triggers the dam niddah. Mishameshes pam rishoina ushniya ushlishis. In order for her to be usher to her husband forever, you need a chazaka. And this goes according to Rabbi Shimon Gamliel, who says chazaka is 3 times. Mikam ve'elach lo yitishamish. In other words, according to Rebbe, it would be a lot worse. 2 times trigger, and she's basically gone unless she does a b'dika. We'll see. Mikam ve'elach lo yitishamish atit izgarish. B'tinasi lacher, let her get married to somebody else. As the Gemara explains, that not every man is the same man. Every person, as Rashi says, not all fingers are equal. Nisis la'acher v'ro'as odam machmas tashmish. Now, second time around, she gets married, and again, same problem. Mishameshes pamri shoino ushnio ushlishis. You're probably wondering to yourself, wait a minute, she already had some sort of chazaka with the first husband, so why does she get another 3 times? So the Gemara is going to explain also that we're dealing with 2 chazakas here. First, we have a chazaka in men, and then in each man there's a chazaka because there's different forces within tashmish. Now she gets married to the third one. She has to do a b'dika. What's this test? Imagine to yourself a Q-tip. I don't know how you say it in English. It's in English. It's a Q-tip. Okay. You take a metal thing, a metal tube, and I think that this is how they do it today. I would assume. I think I've seen this device once before. It's like a metal tube, and the Q-tip goes in the tube. It's protected from all sides, and you insert the tube all the way to the end, and then it's crooked. Sorry, it is crooked. I did that.
It's okay. It's perfect.
Oh, because you're just moving the phone, but you're not moving the actual.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, you're fine.
Yosef is monitoring over there, and he says it's crooked. He had to get out of his seat. He's instead of Gary today. Come all the way back. Again, so the Q-tip is protected by the metal. The metal doesn't allow the Q-tip to get contaminated by dam that's on the sides, on the canal, until it gets to the uterus. Once it gets to the uterus, then you push the Q-tip in, and you see if it picks up some dam. If it picks up dam, you know it's dam niddah. If it doesn't, you know her problem is because of tashmish, and then she would be allowed to her husband. It's a makkah. It's a yeah. You're shaking your head. There's some device like that, right?
It's called an introducer.
An introducer. Okay. Fine. So they introduced this concept way 2,000 years ago. They already invented this thing. Umoich munach al roishay. It has like a cotton swab. It has a piece of cloth on top. Im nimtzo dam al roish hamoich. If the dam only goes on the head of the moich, you do hashim min hamakaru ba. Then you know it comes from the uterus.
Did you go back to the first husband or not?
Oh, she can't because she already got married.
Why didn't she do it first?
Oh, we're going to get there. The Gemara asks you questions. So the first husband she can't go back to because once a woman gets married to another man, she can't go back. She can't go back to another husband once she marries, right? You're not allowed to. Hold on, we're going to get there. Why did
you not suggest this for the first husband?
The Gemara asks you a question. Loi ninta dam al roishoi. We're gonna get there when we're done.
Sit further back, it'll take me longer.
We're discussing this over here.
No, you can sit in the other room.
But why did you do it from the left?
In the new base measures, you'll be able to hear the discussion.
We need a better sound system.
Yeah. Lo nimtza dama roisher boisai. Do you guys understand that there's a nice Hanukkah going on here? 3 days ago, we didn't have electric, plumbing, and drywall and flooring. Now we have electric, plumbing, and flooring. We're missing drywall, which is starting tomorrow. We might be able to move in. Nisim miniflies. I've been in this business for many, many years. I've never seen anything like this. All right.
Anyone in the area watch the videos?
What?
Anyone in the area follow the Daf?
Who? What? I can't hear you so far away. Lo nimtza dama roisher v'yedu Hashem min hatzadim hu bo. V'im yesh lo mako boisim makoim toile b'makoso. Now, if she does have a wound, now she could say the blood that she sees is from a mako. She doesn't have to get divorced. Now, if the dam comes from the makar, if it comes from her uterus, that's it. She's done, because now every time tashmish triggers this dam, so she can't be with her husband. It's kares. But if there's a mako, there's a side, something abnormal happened, so you could be toilet in a mako. This is weird. This woman sees dam because of tashmish, but only on Tuesdays. There's a combination of a day, a veses, and an action. There's a trigger and a day. If you have that, then it's great. Toilet bevesta. Then she knows, stay away from the husband on such and such day, or whatever day of the month, let's say the 20th of the month, or the 20th day from her haflaga, from her last time that she saw dam, fine, then she's good. If the dam of her wound is different than what she sees, in other words, every time she has tashmish, she sees dam, it's bright red. Now all of a sudden she sees a different type of red. So she can't associate the dam of the tashmish to the dam of her makkah, because it's not the same dam. So that's it. She has to get divorced. She has no excuse now. Rebbe's not so much talking as we're going to see on her nemanos. A woman is believed. That everybody agrees. A woman is believed, and she could say that the source of the dam comes from my uterus, and I have a problem over there. It's not a natural thing. I got hurt. Whatever it is, she's believed. But the question is, that dam that just came out of the makar, is it tar? It came from the uterus, so what if it's a wound? It touched the uterus. Rebbe says it's okay. If you're not going to be here tomorrow, because you guys, I know, are night guys, and already it's going to be too late, so I'm letting you know, Yisachar is making a siyum shas tomorrow in his house. You can come to wish him mazel tov if you so want to. I mean, you guys might not know him so well because you're from the night shiur, but he's a big guy. He's the guy on the right, all the way in the back. He's making siyum shas. All right, Rabbi Shimon Gamliel Oimer Dam Mako Abomin Amakor Tomei. So another machlokes. Up until now, we're talking about Rabbi Shimon Gamliel in terms of chazaka. Chazakas 3 times. That was the whole thing that we're going according to Rabbi Shimon Gamliel. Another halacha of Rabbi Shimon Gamliel, Rebbe, another machlokes, whether or not dam that comes from the uterus, but it's not dam niddah. It's just she has a wound, she had a procedure, the doctor nicked something, let's say, and dam comes out. It's not metamer. Why? Because according to Rabbi Shimon Gamliel, it is metamer because it touched the mikar. According to Rebbe, it's not metamer. In fact, we paskin that it's tar. My binayu, why? That's the question. Whether or not the uterus has a power to create avatuma. Anything that touches this, we had in the beginning of Masechta, this kind of concept. Anything that touches the makar, the uterus, becomes the avatuma to make. It doesn't matter that it's because of this, because of that, is an egg, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anything that touches, we had even the uterus itself, it fell out, the whole zach, avatuma. Uterus is avatuma. That was the shaila. Just now the Gemara is going back to this medical procedure called an inducer. Shveiferes, this tube, what is it called? Introducer. Big nafkemina. Introducer, Shveiferes. How do you know this stuff? You're just a radiologist.
They're all techniques that, interventional radiology does all.
Oh.
Interventional techniques.
The kids are okay. I'm saying it's not right that you remember these kinds of terms from 20 years ago from medical school. What was it? It was 10 years ago. The American, the Israeli. There you go. We're brothers, but we're born in different countries. You see, that's what happened. Oh, you're gonna stick in a piece of wood. It's gonna injure her. It's lead. Lead is the softest. I guess it's softest. It's a very soft material, very soft metal, and smooth, soft. The edge is bent inwards. In other words, it's rounded, and memela, it's not going to cause her any damage. Frek the Gemara, Yosef's kasha, and Mendy's kasha. And who? Yeah, Yosef. Who asked it first? There's a guy here sitting where you're sitting yesterday because you said first. A very interesting thing. I see this guy learning the Daf Gemara, and he's on a computer and he's going. And now you're going to correct me also. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He says, oh, I'm doing that kami thing. Akmi, AKM, it's memory in Japanese, he tells me. In medical school, all the students use this system. And Anki Web. Anki. He's doing Anki. So he did this himself because he took it from medical school, and he took the Gemara, and he blacks out a line on the Gemara, and he does a bunch of different lines. The whole Shagvatayr, every Kasha Teretz, this, that, and Anki, the program, spits out a Daf Gemara to you with the black line on it, and you have to guess what's underneath the black line. So if you can guess what it is, he hits enter right away quickly. And then it uncovers the black thing, and then you see if you know it. You don't cheat because you're doing it's one-on-one. It's for yourself. And then the computer tells you how fast you knew it. And based on how fast you knew it, then it's going to give it to you again. So if you know it really, really quickly, it won't show it to you for a year. That means you really know it. And this is how he's going through the whole Masechtas Bava Basra. He did the whole thing. See, and then he shows me. He goes, look. So he hits enter. It turns a page. It goes, ask him kasha. And he tells me, he fills in the words by himself. And then he hits enter. It revealed it, and he was right. And then you look on the bottom, it gives him a score. That's how many times. Anki and Gemara. You can do it for Chazara. Baisa, a great way to do Chazara. He did the whole Masechta by himself. But he said there's other people that are doing it, that putting it online. V'chulu. Anki. If it works for medical students, it might work for us as well. This is your question. Let this woman, why does she have to get divorced? Let her do a b'dika. Omerle, you might not like this answer. Not this part. Not all men are created equal, and it's possible that the next husband won't create dam. Okay. Omerle. Oh, so Rashi says it's better for us to make her get divorced and try out another husband than to do a b'dika. And perhaps the b'dika is not 100%. You don't know how to do b'dika with Q-tips and all these devices, and you'll be over on karas. That's what Rashi says. Easy for us, better for her to get divorced.
So
unbelievable.
What happens in the second husband?
The third husband, she's already stuck. Third husband, she's at the end of the line. She has chazakas in all directions, and now, so it's either never get married again, make her an aguna, or do a test. Aguna, not aguna. She cannot get married. Finish. She's done. Here's the question. Why wait for 3 bias on the third husband? We know that she's no good already. She already went through 3 husbands. So you can't blame it on its boys and all sorts of things. You can't blame it on the men. Every man already. So she has a chazak with the men. So what's the point of doing 3 bias on the third man? Says the Gemara, because perhaps the third husband did it too forcefully. And memela, that's what caused the dam. So you have to try different things. There's not within each man. There's also a chazaka. So Gemara the Rebbe Omelei LaAbdon. He tells his Talmud called Abdon Zilbas, so scare her. Ozol baso v'nofal mimeno charora. I got to tell you this. I just thought about the story. I know it's Ma'aseh Day. Yeah, but you're in a rush to go to your Chanukah party. But I got to tell you, I've never said the story. I have to tell you the story. I had a friend, his name was Remy Menenson. If you're watching this from France, I have no idea. I've never seen him in literally almost 30 years, 25 years. We had a bet. We were in Camp Mars in the summer. We had a bet who's going to get up for Shachris every day. Whoever misses, and by the way, Dov Rosen used to come visit me in Camp Mars 20-something years ago, every Sunday. Good times. So we had a thing. If you miss Shachris, the first one to miss Shachris has to buy a pastrami sandwich for the whole bunk. So nobody wanted to miss Shachris. Remy Menson from France, I'm not in the deal. So he's sleeping, chrupping every single Shachris, and it used to bother me that he slept. One day I get up for Shachris, like everybody else, and I come I'm walking to the Beis Medrash, and there are horses, wild horses, in front of the Beis Medrash. Like horses, and they're eating from the grass. So all of a sudden, I had a Moedik idea. I grab a horse, grab it by a head, like one of these things. I grab the horse, and I start walking towards the dorm. And all these guys are walking towards the Beis Medrash. I said, Stefansky. Yeah, what else is new? He's walking with the horse. No, nothing new here. I get to the dorm, I open up the door, and I try to get this horse in, and he won't get in. And I start whacking, and finally I get him in. Get him into the dorm, and I put his face 1 centimeter away from Remy Menson's nose, and then I scream with all my might. I go, Remy, look who's here for you! And he opens up his eyes, and he sees, and this horse starts going, and he's shook. I've never seen a person so scared in my life. This is mamish. He had a charor of something else. I don't know none of that. He shook. I've never seen a be'isa. You can mamish be advise a person. He shook his whole body. He did. He thought he was in a. I don't know what he thought. Anyways, that was the ma'isa.
Till this day.
Yeah. Ozal Boaso. He scared her. He scared her really bad. This Abdon. V'nofal mimeno charoras dam. A whole piece of dam came out. Omar Rebbe, this rapazois. This woman is healed for good. That's it. She's good. That's what it was. There was some sort of clog. What?
Blood clot.
Oh, blood clot. Exactly. There was a blood clot, and he dislodged it with frightening her. Says the Gemara, this is that soy the Kamid Mar Shmuel. Omar Rav Dimi Yosef Rav Dimi Bar Yosef Zil Basa. Mar Shmuel told another Talmud, go scare her. Ozil Basa, he wasn't as good as me. Nothing came out. Omar Shmuel Zu Memalo V'Neifetzesi. This woman has a major problem. She collects dam, and it burst out during Tashmish. And Memelo what? She can never be with her husband. V'chol HaMemalo V'Neifetzes Ein Lo Takana. The Ran says here that she does have a takana. You could still go ahead and do a b'dika. You could do this b'dika that we spoke about. Where's the b'dika with this woman? This is where it is. You could still do it. Ahi da soy kamei der Rabbi Yochanan. The chol emas da have a salkom mit tfilas mitzvah have a kochazi dama. It's pretty simple to go over to Rabbi Yochanan when you come out of the mikvah because that's where he was, right? He's right there. So anyway, this woman every time she came back from the mikvah, and this is if you ask Rabbanim, they have stories like this. Adayom Azeh. Women that constantly have dam at the wrong time. What are they called? I keep on forgetting the name. Kitzer. She's a islandess the Rabbanan, I think it's called. A woman who can't have kids because she's constantly seeing dam at the wrong time, but not because she physically can't have kids. Yes. Yeah, we went through. Every time I say this, you say that, and she could skip the mikvah twice, and b'chulu. Yeah, brothers. Oh my law. This is amazing. Shemo Dimas Irich also bich. So you have to see Rashi for this. This is unbelievable. Dimas Irich says Rashi, but no Irich. It's the women from your city. They're jealous of your relationship with your husband. Dimas Loshen Liuz, and Memela, you have to make sure it's the Ayin Hara. I already years ago, I told my wife, this is not good, our relationship, so what we do is we fight all the time. We just, so nobody chaps. It's like, it's a, it's acting, it's Pashat acting, because we don't, not that we fight. We in the beginning we made the mistake, we everybody chapped, and then there's Ayin Hara, so then from then on, Make sure that there's no ayin hara. What you do is, immediately when you come out of the mikveh, before you even get to the city, that's where you should be with your husband. You should tell your friends what's going on. Tell your friends that you have a medical condition, that you can't have children. Now they're going to reverse the ayin hara. They're going to feel bad for you. Until now they said, oh, you said such a perfect marriage, and they ruined it for you. Tell them that you're suffering. If you suffer, nobody's jealous. Taisus learns a different pshat, very interesting. He says that perhaps the pshat is that tell them that you have a lot of dam. A lot of dam we learned is that we just learned at the end of the parak here. Tzamach Dalet on base. Ishish to merubin bonel merubin. So they're going to be very jealous that you have a lot of blood. And Memela, that jealousy is going to create ayin hara and stop the dam. So a lot of people make a mistake, I think, but we learned this a few times. There might be a tzad for that. I forgot what it is. Over here, at least you see this. There are people that Rahman they get sick and they hide it. And over here, you see the concept of telling your friends. I think there was a Gemara that said you should wait 3 days. Wait 3 days, but after the 3 days, you let people know. You know what I'm thinking about? Maybe it's not a mistake because I know Reb Chaim Kanievsky told that lady. There's sometimes that you don't say.
Story of one of the Gedolim, I think Shmuel Zosky.
Yeah, he was sick. He had cancer.
Right.
Yeah.
That he didn't at the beginning. He didn't want everyone to
He
know
thought
about
because then he could
the
be
nace would be less.
right. That's what they say. But that's the Gemara talks about 3 days for that. I'll go on and find over here. You see the okay. I'm not going into halach. I'm just saying over here. You see the concept. There's a concept of telling people your tzara and people will down for you. The sanya. V'tamei tamei yikra. It's actually a pasuk that the Mitzayra says v'tamei tamei. It should say tamei once. If you're tamei, the pasuk only has to say it once. Why does the pasuk say it twice? Tzarich lo'idiyat tzari l'rabim to teach us that you're supposed to tell people that you're Mitzayra. V'rabim v'akshim l'rachamim. And then once people know about it, people can daven for you, and tefillah works. Omer Rav Yosef. There was actually a case where a woman, every time she came back from the mikvah, she had dam, and they davened for her. People, she told everybody, vitzi, and she healed. She was healed. Omer Rav Yosef, Omer Rav Yehuda, Omer Rav Hiskim Rebbe Besades. This is the whole Masechta. We're waiting for this line right over here. What is going on? How come we have all these halachas? And it seems like the Torah says if a woman sees dam on the 7th night, she goes to the mikvah, even if she sees 6 days straight. Why do we have different things today? Here it is right here. Hiskin Rebbe Besadois one pshat is, Rashi says in the villages, in the fields, where there's no Torah, people are meratzim. They don't know how to differentiate between Niddah, Ziva, all these halachas. Ra'aso yom echad, if she sees even one time, Teishev Shisha Vuhu, that's great, that's every Niddah. Shnayim, this is a chiddush. If she sees dam for 2 days, Teishev Shisha V'heim, she has to sit a total of 8 days. In other words, we are concerned that perhaps the first time was only Ziva. Maybe she only became a Niddah on the 2nd day. You hear what's going on here? She saw dam on Sunday, but she didn't become a Niddah on Sunday. If she's only going to count 7 days from Sunday, it's no good, because she's a Zava. And when she really became a Niddah was on Monday. So we have to give her 7 days from Monday. Now, don't forget that if you're a Zavak Daila, it's worse than a Niddah. Why? Because you need Shiva Nikim. A Niddah doesn't need Shiva Nikim. A Niddah needs Shiva. But if, let's say, a Zava sees Dam on the 5th day that she's counting, she has to start all over again. So Mamela, it's much worse. So this woman who saw Dam 3 days, right? Like a typical woman, Bismanenu, I guess. So we have to act as if she's a Zavak Daila. If she's a Zavak Daila, she has to wait Shiva Nikim. So any dam that she sees during those 7 days, she has to start over the count. Midaraisa she doesn't, because Midaraisa, if she saw 6-7 days straight dam, and then she stops, she goes to the mikveh that night. You don't have to do any Nikim. Omar Reb Zera, and here's the punchline. Benois Yisrael, Hechmira Alatzma. Who made this chumrah? Not the Gdolim. The girls, the women, they made the chumrah on themselves. Shafilu rois, tipas dam kechardol, yoshvis aleo, shiva nekim. And the Rashi says in Megillah that no, he just asked the kasha. How is it possible that you have dam? You have one re'iyah of dam. How can you be machmer like a Zavak Daila? Because Zavak Daila is always 3 re'iyahs, 3 days.
3 days.
So he says that perhaps you're coming off a Ziva G'dayla, and that one Re'iyah was soiser your whole week. And b'meili you have to start over on one riyah. What's a situation that you do shiva nekiyim all over again with one riyah? If you're in your shiva nekiyim of a ziva, and you're all the way at the end, let's say, or in the middle, whenever you see one riyah, you have to start all over again. You don't need 3 riyahs. That's one pshat he says. Anyway, says the Gemara.
The main reason why the women were not there,
Yeah.
because the calculations were so complicated
Mm-hmm.
that it was too much for them. They wanted to make it easier. So they just
It's a kula for them, not a chumrah.
So again, so the issue is,
no, they said we're going to be not let us have all these calculations.
yeah. What's the problem? Let's chazah the problem. The problem is that if a woman sees dam in her nidus, and it's only if she's a zava, if she's in ziva days, she should only count 1 day. But if she's in a niddah days, then she's tamei for 7 days. And the reverse also true. If she's in ziva days and she sees 3 days, then she has to do shiva nekiyim. And if she's in her niddah days, then she doesn't have to do shiva nekiyim. So it's complicated to know where you are. You have to know if you're in niddah days or in ziva days. There's big nafkaminas in both directions. So Mamela, they just machmir on everything. They said she's a zavak daila and keep shiva nekiyim. That's what Rabbi Shomberg is saying.
As we said, you have to keep this count for years because sometimes you can actually go back in your counts, falling back on
previous
the vessels from a year ago.
Oh, you're talking about a Veses Kavua. That's what we're talking about. The Veses Kavua of...
You have to,
Yeah.
We talked about that like 20 years ago. She had a chazaka for three times.
Yeah. By the way, just he's not here, so I could say he was moided to me that I was right. Menachem Mata about that Shulchan Aruch that I showed him. Again, the halacha is if you see a Veses Kavua, the one that I told you, Yossi, if you see a Veses Kavua, if she has a Veses Kavua, let's say on the 20th, the Gemara says, and then she broke it by not having it on the 20th, but she never broke it by creating a new day. She didn't have the 30. That's what you came over afterwards also. So that Veses Kavua remains dormant forever. But she's mutter to her husband on the 20th. Mutter because she was oikerit temporarily for now until she establishes a new Veses Kavua. But once that day of Veses Kavua comes back, it reawakens itself and it becomes a Veses Kavua. That's what he's saying. Okay, and that could be by just sing it 1 day. Sing it 1 day on that exact day. Until she establishes a new Veses Kavua. Weiter. Adbere Rava Rav Shmuel Udarash. Rava was walking with Rav Shmuel, they were doing a tiyul, and the Darish, Kishsa Shnei Yomim, with Shlishi Pila, the famous Gemara, where a woman had labor pains for 2 days and she saw dam, and on the 3rd day she miscarried. Now, if she gave birth to a proper child, then we'd say, no, on the 3rd day, then we'd say the 2 days that she saw dam are because of the birth. Ememela, she's tar. I mean, she's not tar, she's not a zavak doila, it's birth. Teishev Shiva Nekim. She has this, but over here in this case, since she miscarried, so the 2 days that she saw before are part of the Ziva Teishev Shiva Nekim. Kosavar, why? Ein Kishul Nefalim. You don't get days of labor for a miscarriage. But why 3 days? At the end of the day, she only saw dam for 2 days. And she had a nafel. Why is that considered dam of Niddah, of Ziva? Because it's impossible for her not to have real dam since the nafel came from the uterus. So Mamela, there was dam involved in it as well, and that was the 3rd day, and that creates a zavak doila. So Mamela, she needs, if she's a zavak doila, she needs shiva nekim. Why does she need? According to what you just said, we just learned that a mashu dam, you have to keep shiva nekim. So why does this woman need 3 days? And it became, the Rambam brings down that it's halacha psuka. It's not stam, a chumrah of women. That's our halacha today. End the story. Shafilu rois tipas dam kachardol yoshev saleo mashu balma. Sorry, yoshev shiva nekim. So Mela, by the way, what about the days of Tahara? Today, a woman gives birth, So from day 8 till 40, and she sees dam, is she tar? No. Has anybody ever heard of days of tahara? It's a very foreign concept to us. Why? Because that also they did away with it. It's mufurish in the Torah, but we don't do it. Omar lei amin alochi surah.
33 and 66 don't apply?
No.
Yeah, that's not to use that excuse.
Yisachar, how many kids do you have?
For Truma.
3 and
No.
What is that?
Did you? Were you mocking? You went to the Torah? You looked it up.
I remember. I'm like, right, baby, I don't remember what I did.
No, you would remember if this tar days, anything. No, dam doesn't count for anything. Imagine, dam bleeding. It's nothing. It's like as if it never happened. It's a crazy halacha. Crazy. It's an amazing halacha. We don't keep it. It's a kula, and we're machmer.
No, it says, we're not, it doesn't mean the whole cloud is not.
No. It became. That's why I said it became halacha psuka. It's halacha.
When we take on the Rabbanan, so that becomes like.
It's not the rabbanon. It's women were machmer. But women made fine. Omalei amin alochi surah v'atamas minhaga. I'm telling you that she has to keep shiva nakim midaraisa, and you're telling me a minhag. Heichadach ma'achmur, heichad lo yachmur. Says the Gemara Tvuah. There's 6 things that Rava said here. Tvuah, neser bechamin, litbol kmotim al gabe nomel. Simen. Omar Rava. Tvuah li nosiv in his paiso. I think there's a halacha today also, but it's not so negea. If a woman agrees to get married, why? Because her attraction to the chassan creates dam. Ravina yasik lebrei bei Rav Chanina. Ravina is marrying off his son to yasik lebrei bei Rav Chanina. Yeah, his son to the daughter of Rav Chanina. Amalei Savele Mar. So Rav Chanina tells Ravina, Savele Mar lemichtav ksuba la'arba yom. We gotta rush this up a little bit. 4 days from now, it's chasana time. I guess that's how it was.
It's much better than
Yeah.
My great-grandfather
So why 4 days?
my great-grandfather got engaged 1 week, and the next Friday got married.
As a bacher or as a man? Sometimes the second marriage is like that. Wow.
It was in May 19.
All right, fine. So then the michtav ksuba la'arba yom. Yeah, I'm gonna write the ksuba in 4 days. And then it came to 4 days. Not arba achrina. He said, okay, but they can't get married yet. Maybe they wrote the ksuba, but you can't get married yet for another 4 days. So there's a total of 7 days from after when she agreed to get married. Omar lei, my high. What are you doing? You promised me 4 days. What are you waiting 7? Omar lei l'savadamar l'hadarava. Today you can't even get invitations in less than 3 weeks. There's no invitations. I need a college dress. I need that special dress, and they fly today. I don't know if you know, in New York, the Chicagoans, they fly to New York for 4 different fittings. Get married in 4 days. Shalom aleichem.
Send out emails.
Yeah, emails.
Just
Email
WhatsApp
invitations.
group and then-
Yeah, you can't. It takes to book the band, whatever. Sure. Anyways, some of the man the Rava, it's fully not the mispaisa. It's relationship shimikim. Says Ravina, what are you talking about? They can't get married after 4 days. You need 7 days la halacha for shiva nakim. They point out a very nice point there, but you see that she didn't know about the shiva nakim because her father didn't know either. So on day 7, he's saying, "What's going? Why are you messing around with me?" So he says, "You need shiva nakim." So that means that she didn't have to do bdikas. She just had to wait. Shiva nakim. Of course I know about Rava, but Rava is talking about a normal age girl. My daughter is 10 years old. It doesn't make a difference between a gdoila and a ktano. You hear Yisachar? What's going on over there?
We're talking about whether a woman's allowed to get married.
I can't hear though. I can't hear myself.
We're saying if a woman's
I hear you very well. I can't hear myself, I said.
I'm saying it's a lot of discussion.
Oh, okay, fine. But it's a little whatever. Anyways, the mechamda means the attraction of the chassan causes dam. So it doesn't matter if she's a young girl or older girl, it causes dam. Omar Rava. This is a halacha that a woman before she's toivel, she has to do chafifa. Rashi holds it's on the whole body. Sarah. So over here, there's a chafif of the body, but the Gemara is saying that when she washes her hair, she shouldn't do it with neser v'loy b'chol. B'neser, the mekatif, it basically pulls out here, and therefore it could cause a chatzitza. Or b'chol, and it's better if you learn like the Msar Shas, who says oil, not choil, oil. It's a similar word. It's like we learned, like aloe vera or whatever. Or if you want like sand, I don't know if they used to do that, but I saw birds washing themselves in sand, so maybe in the olden days they used to do that as well. Who knows?
Not conditioner either.
Sand absorbs
Any kind of thing that'll cause a chatzitza, like conditioner.
But how do you get the sand out of your hair? It's nerve oil.
That doesn't happen.
in the mikveh.
Sit there for half an hour, taking the sand out of your head. Or b'choil mishum the misrach, the choil or the oil. I hear oil better because oil is like aloe vera, it's like gooey, so it makes the hair stick together. So that's a problem. She has to use hot water. Not in cold water. She shouldn't even use. Maybe she should use the hot water that was heated by the sun.
Like we do.
Soinen, my time Eloi. Oh, you're talking about a duchemesh?
Shemesh.
That's different.
That's different.
That's you're introducing other elements to it. It's much hotter. Soinen, my time Eloi, mishum the kriri, because they're cold, umushum mizaya, and basically it makes the hair tough, Rashi says, and the dirt sticks in there and doesn't come out. A person should teach his daughter, or his family, any folds in the skin she should rinse with water. So Rashi says beis hakmatim is basically the underarms, ubeis hastarim, and places that are closed, like inside your mouth, and your nose, and your ears. You don't need water to go in there. Says the Gemara, neither they should be clean, as the Gemara is going to bring an example soon. The famous Reb Zera from Menachos, the Reb Zera, Kol Haroy Lebilo. This is one of probably the most famous Yisod in Shas. One of them. Kol Haroy Lebilo ein Bilo Ma'akeves Boy. In Menachos, there's a halacha that you can only put 60 Yisod into a kli, and in order to, you should be able to mix it, because you cannot mix. The Gemara says you can't mix anything larger than 60 saw. But the halacha is you don't need to mix it. Even if you don't mix it, it's kosher. So what do you care to put 70 saw in a kli? The answer is it needs to be roi libilo. You have to be able to mix it, and you don't have to literally mix it. V'shein roi libilo bilo ma'keves boy. So mela, you don't need water to go into the mouth, but you need that should be able to go into the mouth. And if you have something stuck between your teeth, it's not a good tefillah. Because yes, you don't need water to go in there, but you need to make sure that if it went in there, everything would be okay. Omar Ravin, Barav Ada, Omar Yitzchok, Maisa b'shifchaz sherebi, shetavla va'alsa, v'nintela etzem. There was a bone, chaytzis ben shinel. She had something stuck between her teeth. V'tzricha Rabbi tefillah acheres. So you see, even though the mouth is beis hastarim, he still made her do another tefillah. V'omar Rava tavla va'alsa, v'nimtzalel dava chaytzis. If a woman does a tefillah and she finds on herself something that's chaytzis, if it's immediately after she did a chafifa on her whole guf, so then she doesn't need to do another tefillah. Why? Because obviously it happened in the mikvah, but when she went into the mikvah, there was no chatzitza. V'mlav.
The sand before.
What?
The other one with the sand before.
Or if you go to some of these mikvahs today, you never know what you come up with when you come out. V'mlav tzricha lacho v'litvol. And if not, mikvahs got a lot better. These, I have to say, they're much better. They're like beautiful, they're clean, and the whole thing. But whatever. Back in the day, you guys don't remember. When I was a kid, Vimlav tzricha lacho v'litzvol. How do you know that I lived there? I told you. No, we used to actually in Bnei Brak when I was a kid. I lived in Bnei Brak for 3 years as a kid. So there's a place called Adi Mazeh. I think it's there. It's the Chafetz Chaim mikvah or something. And there's private rooms there. Each person could get if you want to. You pay a little extra, you get your own private room. Yeah, exactly. And basically all it is, I'll tell you what it is, it's staircases that go down. That is the mikvah. There's no width, nothing. It's like a staircase. They built a staircase and they just fill it up with water. It's gewaldig. So where am I? I might have skipped something here because you guys are spacing out. I try to pull it off on you. Don't worry. I am. So if it happened right away, the first pshat is immediately after the chafifa, she washed her hair and everything. Then she used toivel, so you know it's because of the tefillah. And we're going to see tomorrow. It could be even according to some shit, 3 days later. But we could associate, we could attribute the chafifa to the tefillah, and the chatzitza came afterwards. My benai, what's the difference between the pshatim? Do you have to do tefillah immediately after the chafifa or not? Or according to the pshat that it happened a day later. So if it's on another day, then it's no good. Then it's okay. But if it's according to the pshat that it's right away, maybe it's fakert. I don't know exactly how to learn pshat here. So if it's connected, so it's in another day. So in another day is not good. But if you say that it's samach lechafifa tavla, there was a smichas lechafifa tefillah. There was, because the chafifa and the tefillah happened together, so we don't care if there's another day in between. But if you say that it has to be the same day, over here it's another day. You went into another night. I think that's how to learn pshat. How do you know? You learn shach?
It says right over here.
You can't do.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay, fine. Amarava, you can't cheat with the Art Scroll. Amarava, Ishalei Tamil Lagabi Kli Cheres V'Tidbol. A woman is not allowed to stand on cheres. As we're going to have tomorrow, in famous Gemara, we had it, I forgot, in Avodah Zarah also, that, who was it? Ravitza Avud Shmuel made a special stage for his daughters to be toivel. Over here it says, you're not allowed to stand on top of Kli Cheres. It's a gzera. Why? So Rav Kana Lemei Matayim Mai Mishum Gzeres Merchatzois. A merchatz means like a bathtub. A bathtub is made out of earthenware. So Memela, don't stand on any earthenware. People think, oh, I could go into a bathtub and be toivel. People, like hot tubs. There were toivel in those things. But a tefillas mitzvah you're not allowed to. You could hang out in it, but you can't use it as a mikvah. So Memela, don't stand on a kli cheres. So Memela, ha'agab is silta, but if it's made out of wood, shaper dummy. That whole gzeira is on kli cheres. The whole point is she shouldn't stand on a narrow theme because she's scared, and if she's scared, she won't do a real tefillah. So they say over here, so there's no nafkamina between wood and kli cheres. But there's a very interesting nafkamina I saw, that if you're standing on, if they tell you that there's a gzeira that we're scared, you're going to be scared. We're concerned that you're going to be scared. And a woman did it anyways. Is she yaitza the tefillah or not? Yes, she's yaitza. But if I tell you you're not allowed to be toivel in cheres and choose toivel in cheres, then she's not yaitza. If I give you a reason, I'm concerned that you're going to be scared. Okay, but she wasn't scared and she did it anyways, so maybe she's yaitza. But if I tell you this product is also, you're not allowed to be toivel in kli cheres, then you're not allowed to be toivel in kli cheres. And if you're over on it, then even b'di'evet you're not yaitza. Tomorrow, Be'ezer Hashem, because it's Rosh Chodesh, it's 5 minutes past the 5 minutes of Hanukkah. So it's at 7:25. 7:25 tomorrow. Huh? No, it's a short daf tomorrow. We're good.